I did. Now, again, I've said for years here, and I've worked here for 100 years, don't ever believe anything you see on TV except what comes out of my big mouth. Sure. I want you to take a look at this graphic right here. This is something that's floating around on the tweeter right now. It's snow for December 22nd and 23rd. And it's, I mean, DFW 6.5, Austin, and could pick up, foot and a half or so of snow. Listen, this is all bogus stuff. These models, they go back and forth, they flip-flop back and forth. None of the other models have it. As a matter of fact, this model came in at 6 o'clock this morning. By noon, there was no snow according to this model. And yes, it's the American model. I'm not going to disparage it and say it's a piece of junk or it's not worth the computer screen that it's on. But it's wrong all the time. So again, disregard this. We'll keep you updated. But I want to step out of the way. This is my forecast. Look at this, Chris and Cynthia. This is through Christmas Day. These are high temperatures through Christmas Day. So tomorrow we hit 66, and then we just start to drop. Look at the highs next week. You see that? Monday, 52. And then look at this, leading into Christmas Eve. That's the high on Christmas Eve right now, 39. Christmas Day is 42. Last Christmas, we had a record high temperature. Kyle, was it in the 80s? 82 degrees last Christmas. And this Christmas, again, it may not make it out of the 30s for high temperatures. So just be prepared. Much cooler weather on the way this week, and then a huge cool down for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day itself. So get ready. It's all on the way. Right now it's cloudy. These are just sprinkles and drizzle across the area. Watch this. That's all we have this evening. Here comes a strong cold front. That's where it is at 1 o'clock in the morning. It's approaching our western counties at 2 a.m. Quarter-size hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds can't be ruled out. There's 3. Here's 4. It's now approaching the western fringes of the Metroplex about 5 o'clock in the morning. At 6 o'clock, it's in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Same thing about 7. And that severe weather threat overnight tonight. It's low for the Metroplex, slightly higher for areas off to the northwest. Again, it's quarter-size hail, maybe 60-mile-an-hour winds. And then 6 o'clock in the morning, the Metroplex time frame tomorrow is about 6 to 9 a.m. That's your 3-hour window when we could have some thunderstorms around, and we will have thunderstorms around. So it's going to be a wet commute tomorrow morning. There's 7. Here's 8. Everything's past the Metroplex right now, east of Dallas, east of McKinney by about 9 o'clock in the morning. And then watch this. I mean, it's all out of here. By 11 o'clock in the morning, it's out of the WFAA viewing area. And everything, certainly by noon and beyond, is in East Texas and then east of there. So that's the way my forecast shapes up. Tonight, 60% of us see rain tonight. No severe weather overnight tonight, except for areas well to the west of Fort Worth. 63 tonight. We only warm to 66 tomorrow. The cold front comes through around 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. Once the front's through, the rain's over with, the severe weather threat has shut down. But we don't warm up much tomorrow. It's rainy in the morning, early in the morning, 100% coverage, and then it's dry in the afternoon with some sun late in the day. The next 10, 50s on Tuesday or on Wednesday and Thursday in the forecast. And then on Friday, we have highs Friday that's in the 40s for Friday and Saturday. And then Sunday, Hanukkah begins at sundown. A high then would barely make it out of the 40s. And then there's the cool down starting next week. A little bit of rain on Sunday and Monday, and another little chance on Thursday of next week. Joe?